Gone are the days when we only had grainy and shaky footage of our space neighbors.
Oh, I think we're seeing some aliens. For real.
Now every day brings a new sighting or encounter.
What you mean?
Whether it's otherworldly crafts hovering above,
What the f is that?
What the hell is it?
That is insane.
or extraterrestrial entities lurking around the corner. And that's not all. We even have evidence of these moments when aliens were caught invading our world.
It's a spaceship, Mike. I know it is. No way. Holy I think it's us. They're looking at us.
So let's uncover the truth.
In the form of a bright light is seen descending over the Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem.
It's not just Oregon. New Jersey and 6 other states are now in on the bizarre sky show.
Blinking, like lots of blinking things up in the sky to the south.
Locals from across these states have reported seeing what they're calling drones. But these aren't your everyday gadgets. These are flying objects that are sometimes bigger than a car, zipping through the skies, with no explanation of where they came from or what they are.
This is over my house right now. What is that?
But here's where it gets even weirder. These unknown objects have been spraying a strange mist over civilians in various areas. And one particularly chilling video even shows a UFO firing off some kind of laser. With no official word yet, people are getting nervous. Some fear this could be the beginning of a massive disaster, while UFO enthusiasts are all in on the idea that this is the start of an alien invasion. Others think it's a foreign threat.
They're just pacing back and forth, going very slow.
So, what's your take? Live UFO.
That Parliament was misled by the company, and what our committee is trying to do.
If nothing else has convinced you, this might just be the nail in the coffin. Back in 2011, a video of a newscaster went viral when viewers noticed something strange happening in the background. A shining object zipped by so fast, it was almost impossible to identify. While many were convinced it was a UFO, skeptics dismissed it as a seagull catching the sunlight. But wait, this wasn't the first time a supposed UFO was caught on live TV. During a news report in Montreal, a similar incident occurred. A glowing light appeared in the night sky, shooting towards the ground. Even the light's color was seen shifting, leaving viewers wondering if aliens had finally arrived. Oregon Anomaly. On December 14th, the skies over Oregon turned into the center of a mystery as pilots began reporting something seriously strange.
Military activity out straight ahead of us. No, we're not seeing anything.
60,000 feet above, mysterious red balls of light were spotted darting across the sky at mind-blowing speeds. Pilots described the phenomena in such detail that experts were quick to rule out the usual suspects: fighter jets, drones, or even weather balloons.
Indicate that it was not a drone. It seemed to be traveling upwards of 60,000 feet, which is, there's no drone.
So, what could it be? Locals are buzzing with theories, with many convinced that UFOs are the only explanation. Maybe aliens have finally decided it's time to say hello. But as of now, the experts are still scratching their heads with no solid answers in sight.
Just had another one show up about my 1 o'clock.
Las Vegas Incident.
Southern Nevada is abuzz tonight with stories about the crash of an unknown object.
Last year, something wild went down in the skies over Las Vegas. Police body cam footage caught a glowing blue orb streaking through the night. Not long after, a local family made an alarming call. They claimed a UFO had crashed in their backyard. And that wasn't even the strangest part. According to them, towering beings with enormous eyes emerged from the glowing wreck.
They look like aliens to us. Big eyes, they have big eyes, like I can't explain it.
Panicked, they dialed 911, insisting the creatures were real. Officers arrived on the scene, but by then, there was no trace of aliens or a crash. But the family stuck to their story, and Angel Kenmore, a teen from the household, still swears a year later that what he saw was no ordinary being. Jerusalem UFO.
UFO in the form of a bright light is seen descending over the Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem.
Back in February 2011, reports of a UFO sighting in Jerusalem spread like wildfire, with hundreds of people experiencing the phenomenon, and some even managed to capture video evidence. A bright ball of light was seen descending over the Dome of the Rock, and then it suddenly shot up, disappearing into the sky. People were convinced, saying this was proof enough that we're not alone in this universe, with some even believing that we were being watched by whatever entities were operating that thing.
Another video from a different angle appears to show the light doing the same thing. Those clips have gone viral now.
Redyed Alien. You must have heard about the infamous Virginia UFO incident that rocked Brazil back in 1996. In January of the year, strange reports started pouring in of an object crashing from the sky, unusual military activity, and strange creatures seen after the crash. There were multiple witnesses who described the creature as having large red eyes, protrusions on the forehead, and dark skin. Most of the witnesses had no contact with each other, lending the incident a layer of authenticity. Now fast forward to 2024, a clip has emerged that was filmed in 1996. It showed the recorder walking through a wooded area where he stumbled upon a creature lying motionless on the ground. Red eyes, bumps on the head, and dark skin. The humanoid creature shared a striking resemblance to the entity that was reported back then. But the video has left us with more questions than answers. Juna Alien.
Vivian Gomez wrote on Facebook that her security camera captured this on Sunday.
UFOs might get all the attention, but this next sighting has people buzzing for an entirely different reason. Actual aliens. Or so they claim. A security camera in La Junta, Colorado, captured a bizarre figure strutting through a backyard, moving in an oddly playful way that almost looked like a little dance. The footage quickly went viral, leaving viewers scratching their heads. Was it a ghost? A creature straight out of Harry Potter? Dobby, perhaps? Or could this really be an alien casually taking a moonlit stroll? The figure's slender frame and exaggerated movements only added to the mystery. If you've got any clue, let me know in the comments. UFO Abduction.
It's a spaceship, Mike. I know it is. No way.
Back in 1993, a strange video began circulating among the UFO enthusiast community. A family was shown celebrating a birthday party when a sudden power outage led the men to investigate. And they found a plane crash on a hill. Only it wasn't your regular plane. A few minutes later, aliens were seen emerging from the spaceship. The video ended abruptly as the extraterrestrials entered the home and apparently abducted them.
Holy they're looking at us.
Experts believe that it was the real deal, and speculations intensified when video copies of the incident started disappearing, leading netizens to believe that it was a secret government cover-up. Aussie Surprise.
What the is that?
What the hell is it?
That is insane.
Just when the people of Australia think they have seen it all, something new comes up to terrify them all over again. Like this bizarre sight witnessed by the residents of Queensland back in February 2021, the night sky was lit up by twin bright streaks, shocking everyone. At first, people thought it might be a meteor entering our atmosphere, but as netizens found no reports of a meteor shower, they suspected it might be related to the secretive Pine Gap base, also known as Australia's Area 51. And when conspiracy about the sighting increased, a NASA expert pointed out that the objects were likely re-entering space debris, putting a full stop to all the speculations. Not real.
That back there is not real, and you can sit on this plane and you can die with them or not.
A video recorded on a plane went viral, and it's easy to see why. A lady was seen freaking out, claiming that the person sitting next to her wasn't real. The clip quickly caught fire online, with netizens coming up with all kinds of wild theories. Some suggested it was a reptilian human caught mid-transformation, while others thought the woman might just be seeing things.
That motherfucker back there is not real, and you can sit on this plane and you can die with them or not.
Later on, in an interview, she explained that someone had stolen her AirPods, which caused her to panic. But of course, many weren't buying that explanation, and instead speculated that she had been silenced on purpose. Park Alien.
What you mean?
A man out for a quick walk in his local park ended up encountering something far beyond the usual evening stroll. Just as he was about to head home, a weird noise caught his attention from the trees. Luckily, he had a flashlight on him and shone it toward the sound. What he saw next was enough to make him forget about his peaceful walk. Behind the tree trunks, there was something hiding, barely visible in the dim light. For just a split second, he caught a glimpse of a strange figure. Bulbous head, jet black eyes. It definitely looked like a gray alien. Without a second thought, he bolted for home, leaving everyone else to wonder. What was it? Suspicious presence. Two soldiers, looking to kill time, stumbled upon something they never expected. While poking around with a camera they found in a locked custody room, they captured footage of something straight out of a sci-fi thriller. In the corner of the dimly lit space was a creature. Small, with enormous black eyes that seemed to absorb every bit of light around them. It started making strange noises, sounds unlike anything they'd ever heard before. Almost as if it was trying to communicate. And then, just as quickly as it started, the recording cut off. What was it, and how did it end up there? The truth remains locked away, just like that room. Canadian visitor.
I guess that must be, is that Torres B? Look, there's another one there. Look at, what the is that?
While visiting the Winnipeg River, a few days back, a couple had an out-of-this-world encounter, quite literally. They saw mysterious orbs hovering above the river, shining bright yellow. At first there were two hanging there. Then two more appeared, making the sight all the more mysterious. Like any other local, they instantly thought of UFOs and aliens. Posting the clip online, they unintentionally started a frenzy of speculation. Extraterrestrial enthusiasts agreed with the couple's theory. Skeptics thought it might be some earthly aircraft. But with no proof of any scheduled craft in the air, the claim was dismissed.
Yo, I think we're seeing some aliens. For real.
Peeping Tom. This is what happens when you don't pull the shutters on your windows. Back in 2023, a guy's Ring camera caught something spine-chilling. In the far corner of the room, near the window, a figure was seen peeking inside. The homeowner, completely unaware of the intruder, sat calmly watching his show. The being looked like a classic gray. Elongated head, jet black eyes, and all. Oddly enough, it didn't seem hostile, just watching. As the video spread online, netizens were completely split. Some insisted it was a legitimate alien encounter, while others rolled their eyes and dismissed it as a guy in a costume. What do you think? Alien sighting or just another prank? Turkish Mystery. Back in 2009, a man in Istanbul, Turkey, was stargazing when something strange caught his eye in the night sky. It looked like a saucer-shaped craft hovering low over the sea. Curious, he zoomed in with his camera, and what he captured left everyone speechless. Inside the craft's cockpit were two figures sitting side by side. But here's the strange part. These figures didn't look human. Their oversized egg-shaped heads had experts pointing to extraterrestrial origins. Still skeptical? Even the Turkish government stepped in and called the footage authentic. And it's yet to be refuted. Midair Encounter.
The U.S. government could not say for certain what is in this video.
Back in 2022, during a congressional hearing on unidentified phenomena, the Pentagon dropped a bombshell, a video that had everyone talking. The clip, filmed in 2021 by a Navy pilot over the East Coast, showed something truly mind-boggling. Did you see that? Now let's check out the slowed-down version. It was a circular object zooming past the fighter jet at an unbelievable speed, barely missing it. The way it moved didn't align with anything we know about physics, making it hard to believe it was anything terrestrial. Could this be proof that aliens are curious about our technology and are getting up close and personal? Purple beam.
I kind of paused for a moment, trying to figure out what this was.
Back in October 2023, a homeowner in Alaska was filming the snow outside his house when he accidentally caught something strange. It's a stationary purple beam of light shining on his property. As he surveys the whole area and pans back in, the vertical line of light is still there. The video raised a lot of questions as it circulated online. And incidentally, the area this clip was filmed in is a hot spot for strange sightings. The fact that the light didn't move at all with the camera rules out a camera flare. So what could it be? Well, alien seems to be the most obvious answer, as everyone agreed. But nothing much can be said about it. Chilean UFO. While investigating the bizarre UFO phenomenon in Chile, a team of experts came across very strange footage. The military officials showed the clip recorded by a Chilean Navy helicopter back in 2014. A small, oval-shaped object was seen barely moving in the sky. Then it suddenly released a dark wave behind. The clip has stumped the military and Chilean anomalous aerial activity investigators alike. Running the clip by an expert, they came to a conclusion that the object was definitely not a man-made craft, as it maintained a temperature of 700 degrees Fahrenheit.
And the temperature of the object is about 700 Fahrenheit.
Way more than any ordinary plane could handle. Road creature. Pale and lean, walking in an awkward gait as if trying to imitate humans. There's no way that this entity was anything normal. These bikers got the scare of their lifetimes when they came across this walking nightmare in the middle of a deserted road. Instead of speeding away, they took out their phones to record the unknown being. Theories online ranged from skinwalkers to imposter humans, with some even saying it looked like an alien. But the mystery remains unsolved as the video ends abruptly with no answers in sight. Mysterious orb. A recent UFO sighting at Manchester Airport has taken the internet by storm. It all started when a pilot recorded a peculiar silver orb-shaped object near the tarmac while prepping for departure. He described the orb as small and metallic, about the size of a compact car, and strangely quiet. It hovered just above the ground, seemingly defying the rules of any known aircraft or drone. Things took a turn when airport security got closer, and the orb shot quickly got out of there. People are convinced this was a legitimate UFO sighting. Even skeptics are having a hard time dismissing the clip. Who's there? This picture has gone viral on social media, and nobody had any idea what this creature was. Thankfully, that's not the only evidence of the thing. Take a look at this video. A family in the United States witnessed repeated visits from a creature they had never seen before. The footage from their doorbell ring camera was shared with the authorities in hopes of locating the being. While they've not been successful in their attempts to identify the creature, folks on social media have been trying to crack the case. Among speculations about hybrid animals, hairless raccoons, and bizarre-looking cats, a more chilling theory has emerged suggesting that it could be an insectoid alien hybrid. What do you think of this one? Alien on air. This video comes from a live interview, where viewers later noticed there was something really weird going on in the background. A long, pale face poked out from a tunnel. This one was not your typical alien. It had a cylinder-like face, leaving many to speculate that it could only be something otherworldly. And they are right. How can something from this world look like that? And the way it was hiding there suggested intelligence that no animal could have. So what could it possibly be? An alien? Or something even more sinister? You decide. Pelacara aliens. In July of 2023, a community in rural Peru claimed they were being targeted by strange beings, which even attempted to kidnap a teenage girl. They called them flying aliens and reported they had elongated heads. A new shot of one of these aliens has surfaced online recently. The brief clip featured a ghostly pale entity with huge eyes, caught in the glow of a flashlight. Could this extraterrestrial be the culprit of all that disturbance? Or is it just an elaborate hoax? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Otherworldly encounter. Curious about what creatures lurk around in the forest, an adventurer decided to take a look to find out. Soon after he felt the presence of someone else there. A humanoid figure lurched out of the bushes, startling the guy, who can be heard breathing heavily. But the creature meant no business with him and ran behind the foliage, as if trying to get away. When the guy went after it and found it hiding behind a tree, but this time it drew closer to him. Its intentions clearly hostile. A bulbous head, huge eyes, and lean arms. It was unmistakably an alien. The video ended abruptly, and we can only hope the guy got out safe and sound. Invisible. A few years ago, a bizarre clip surfaced on the internet, shocking everyone to the core. It featured an ancient town, and among the ruins was hiding a bizarre cryptid. Can you see it? It was peeking out from around a destroyed wall. And you can barely see it if you're not looking closely. It appeared to blend in with its background. Netizens suggested it had some high-tech camouflage device on it. With those large eyes and big head, everyone was convinced it was a classic alien gray. But what was it doing in that barren land? Perhaps there was a secret base hidden there. What do you think? Brazilian giants. While driving through the hills of Brazil, a man stumbled upon something unexpected. A figure standing tall at the top of the hill, casually observing the scenery. At first glance, it seemed like a 10-foot-tall man, standing still as if he had all the time in the world. Captured on camera, this towering figure left everyone guessing. Was he just a giant alien enjoying the view? Or perhaps the mysterious guardian of the hills? Whatever it was clear that this wasn't just a normal hill. It seemed to have a secret, and it was watching from 10 feet above the rest. Mysterious presence. Does this clip look ordinary to you? If it does, you have to take a closer look. A man on his way back home was graced with this sight, something he will remember for life. An alien, clearly one of the Greys, was walking under the bridge. The guy claimed to have never seen anything out of the ordinary in his neighborhood before, let alone a creature like this. When he uploaded the clip, Locals who watched it wanted answers. Some even contacted the authorities inquiring about the incident, but heard nothing satisfactory. There were only two possibilities. Either the authorities were not aware of this, or they were purposefully keeping the information under wraps. Garage sneaker. A bizarre dog-human hybrid was reportedly spotted outside the Amarillo Zoo, sparking rumors that it might have traveled south to New Mexico. A local resident shared security footage showing a strange figure lurking in their garage. They hoped it was the same creature seen in La Junta, because if not, they feared it could signal something bigger, like a mass invasion. The eerie being's unsettling appearance has fueled speculation, with some wondering if it's an unknown species or even something out of science fiction. Whatever it is, the mystery has left locals on edge. Alien power. If you're still in doubt of these claims about alien life on Earth being real or not, this one's sure to get you thinking. A trail cam footage captured something truly bizarre, leaving people shocked at how genuine the creature looked. The gray alien was standing intimidatingly close to the camera, which appeared to be glitching like crazy. Netizens speculated that the alien was unleashing some kind of superpower on the device, ultimately making it go blank. Well, if the aliens are hiding these kinds of powers, we're in a lot of trouble if they decide to invade Earth. Indiana sighting. On October 7th, something strange caught everyone's attention. Near the U.S. Air Force Base in Indiana, a flock of what everyone is now calling UFOs were spotted. The orb-like lights were seen soaring at incredible speeds, spooking the residents. At least 6 yellowish-orange orbs were captured on camera, flickering and hovering around the area. Netizens theorized that it might be a new tech the Air Force had cooked up. But as with all the mystery sightings, there was no official word on this either, which makes you wonder if the authorities have ties with the aliens. The Kbur Incident. On December 9th, 1965, residents of Kbur, Pennsylvania saw a strange object streaked across the sky before crashing into a nearby forest. People said the object was metallic, shaped like an acorn, and covered in strange symbols resembling ancient symbols. According to the stories, the military arrived, sealed off the area, and reportedly transported the object away on a flatbed truck. Officials later dismissed the event, claiming nothing was found, making suspicions of a cover-up. The event became even more mysterious when locals kept seeing strange lights. And despite numerous investigations and a 2005 lawsuit asking NASA to release related documents, the truth behind the Kbur incident remains unresolved, captivating UFO enthusiasts worldwide. Aliens in Fresno. This footage from Fresno, California, taken back in 2017, shows something truly bizarre. An armless, faceless creature slowly making its way through the night. Known as Fresno Nightcrawlers, they've been compared to the Ninjin, a Japanese folklore figure, but they don't quite fit into any familiar category. These creatures, only a few feet tall and shaped eerily like walking pants, have been spotted wandering quietly in the dark. Their movements are awkward, almost otherworldly, and they've sparked all kinds of speculation. Some think they're aliens studying us from afar, though they've never been seen alongside UFOs. What makes it stranger is that these sightings aren't new. Reports date back to the 1990s, but they've remained rare, with most of the evidence coming from surveillance cameras. Declassified footage. When the director of the All-Domain Anomaly Research Office in the US revealed unclassified footage of an unidentified flying object, UFO, the world erupted with panic. A military drone captured this orb-like thing moving past the frame. As the camera moved to follow it, lost the object. After getting the clip analyzed by experts, they found that its movements defied basic physics laws. Since the release of the clip, the idea of UFOs and extraterrestrials seem a lot more real. Jellyfish UAP. On January 9th, 2024, a new UFO video appeared online, quickly going viral, and for good reason. This UFO wasn't the typical saucer design people expect. It was a small, circular object with dangling appendages, seen flying at remarkable speed over a US military base in Iraq. The object was named the Jellyfish UAP due to its resemblance to the animal. The UFO researcher who shared the footage claimed it was filmed by the military in 2018 and showed the object descending underwater. People criticized the video online, with many dismissing it as edited. However, with multiple attempts to debunk it, the clip remains one of the most fascinating UFO mysteries. UFO in Manchester. This Manchester resident was shocked when he got up at night for a glass of water, only to glance out his window and see this. He almost thought he was dreaming, but as the giant saucer kept hovering in the sky, he quickly recorded it. The massive disc was emitting a bright blue light that many on the internet are calling a scanning device. Perhaps aliens really are planning something. What do you think? Jar Alien. While exploring deep in the forest, a hiker stumbled upon something truly bizarre. A jar tucked away among the trees. Inside was a tiny creature unlike anything he'd ever seen. Curled up. It resembled the classic alien figures from sci-fi. The hiker couldn't stop wondering, how did it end up there? And more importantly, who could have sealed it in the jar? Wasting no time, he contacted experts, who took the jar and its mysterious occupant to a lab for further examination. So far, the tests haven't revealed much. Whether it's an alien life form, a peculiar species yet to be discovered, or even an elaborate hoax, remains a mystery. Iranian UFO. At first glance, you'd think it was some high-tech drone from an amusement park show. But nope. This thing was gliding freely across the skies of Tehran, Iran, and people were completely stunned. Pedestrians on the street whipped out their phones, capturing footage of a sight they couldn't explain. What made it so bizarre? There wasn't a single sign of exhaust, no visible propulsion system, just a strange, seamless movement that had everyone pointing toward the classic explanation: a UFO. But of course, the internet had more to say. Some speculated it could be linked to secret government experiments, while others leaned into even darker theories. Roswell Mystery. In 1947, Roswell, New Mexico, became the center of a mystery when a bright light fell from the sky. Locals reported strange, shiny debris at the crash site, and military officials quickly arrived to investigate. Alongside the wreckage, they reportedly found a small, non-human body. The remains were taken to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Ohio, where experts allegedly examined them. Years later, a controversial video emerged, claiming to show an autopsy of the being. The figure had a small body, a large head, and oversized eyes, eerily resembling classic depictions of aliens. Open discussion. In 1987, a retired policeman captured controversial photos on Ilkley Moor in Yorkshire. At first, he dismissed the strange lights in the distance. But one photo revealed a bizarre figure with an oversized face, unlike any known creature. Skeptics may question its authenticity, but a confession from the Canadian Defense Minister adds weight to the claim. The minister revealed that US officials had face-to-face meetings with extraterrestrials, with species like the Galactic Federation monitoring Earth's environmental impact. Some conspiracy theorists now believe the figure in the photo was a member of this federation, observing humanity and relaying messages about our destructive behavior. So, could this actually be true? From everything we've seen, it sure seems like extraterrestrials are keeping a very close eye on us. What do you think? Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like it and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.